Hey, what it do, baby boo? I thought I would switch switch it up a little bit and talk about a topic that I've been asked a couple times, and that is how to make money playing League of Legends. For those of you who are watching this, you probably have some dreams of getting paid to play games. You probably don't like the idea of working a job that you hate, or you probably don't like the idea of going to university or college and studying something that you hate, and you're only doing it because your parents told you to, or you're only doing it because that's, I don't know, you don't know anything else. And then you go to a job that you hate, and then you just waste 40 hours of your week for the rest of your life. The idea of getting paid to play a video game, or just getting paid to do something that you love in general, is like ridiculous. It's freaking, it's a utopian world type shit. It's perfect. It's perfection. And I thought that I can share some knowledge with you, teaching you how to get paid to play League of Legends. I started this YouTube channel like 2 years ago or something, and I'm not going to share like the amount of money I've made from my coaching and from my YouTube stuff and all that stuff, but it's been like a ridiculous amount. Like, you guys have helped me out so much that there were times when I was under financial stress where you guys helped me out a shit ton, and you guys allowed me to do stuff that I wouldn't have been able to do if I didn't have you. With that being said, I would love to share the knowledge that allowed me to reach this point where I can put a video out every 3 months or so and get X amount of dollars to pay for whatever I want with my coaching. So without further ado, without me ranting for a frickin' another 3,000 hours talking about random shit that you probably don't want to hear, here are the 3 particular ways to get paid to play League of Legends. And the first revenue model that I want to discuss with you is ad revenue. For those of you watching this, I'm just talking about this now, but I highly suggest you don't do this, okay? To make this business model work, you need a shit ton of views, and there are ways that you can make more money with less amount of viewers other than this, this revenue model. But I'm still going to talk about it, and obviously it's with ad revenue, okay? So what you need to do if you want to make money through ad revenue is that you start posting content on 2 particular platforms, and I would say the 2 most popular platforms for League of Legends players, and for those of you who are watching this, YouTube and Twitch. Okay, for YouTube you need to start making content. Okay, you need to start making content that's popular, or content that is I don't know, just trending. Okay, for example, you could do champion guides, you could do how-to guides, you could do jungle guides, mid guides. Educational content is always good. There's always going to be a need for educational content, and you start posting that on YouTube, and you start optimizing your keywords to match particular search phrases that people are searching for. You start to connect with people in Facebook groups and in Reddit threads to help them out. You start providing content to them, and you start answering their questions, and essentially you're looking to start establishing a name in the marketplace. You're looking to start establishing some authority in this niche, and with that authority, it just makes it like a shit ton easier to monetize off of. And with ad revenue, you eventually get to a point where it starts to snowball. You start to do enough Reddit contribution and Facebook contribution, and then you start putting ads on your videos, and then I don't know like the definite figures of how much you get paid for ad revenue. I just know that you need a lot of views to make ad revenue work. Specifically for ad revenue, it's good to have it as a bonus, not as your main source of income for your League of Legends stuff. The other source of income that you can get paid is through streaming, and it's particularly through donations and subscribers. I don't do this one just because I'm lazy as dick, but if you're watching this and you build a platform big enough to transfer them to Twitch, or maybe you start with Twitch somehow, I'm not sure how that works, but most people who play League of Legends and they have successful, audiences, and they got a large amount of people, they start with YouTube and then they transfer that to Twitch. Once you get them on Twitch, you can, just put a donation link in the chat box or whatever. You do the text to audio thing, and people love that, and they love hearing their name on freaking stream and shit. And then you can get like a shit ton of money. You can make so much money with donations. Like, I've seen like heaps of people, they make it like at least 10 grand a month with donations alone, which is ridiculous. Once again, that applies the basis that you're actually building a community in the first place, and you're building an audience, which requires you to post content on YouTube and stream on Twitch as well. So you have to learn how to build a fan base in the first place, which, like I said, is simple. You just create good content and you post it in places where people want to see it, and you start building a name for yourself. And then the third one that I know is through coaching. Coaching is super simple. Once you have the audience, and like I said, the main part of this is that you need an audience in the first place to monetize off of. You need to build that audience and then you monetize. You don't do it the other way around, okay? But to your people, to your subscribers, every now and then, you offer coaching. You come up with a coaching package that is reasonably priced and that offers a lot of value to your consumers or to your customers or to your clients, and then you reap the rewards. You set up a PayPal account or something and you say, hey, I'll do this for you. I'll do this sort of coaching for you if you pay me X amount of dollars. I'm not going to get into the logistics of how to set up your own product and your own service, because that could take like 3,000 billion hours. You can just look at other business models and other coaching services and see how they do it, and you can model that if you want to. So that's the third way, is through coaching. The fourth way that I'm thinking of right now is boosting. For those of you who don't know, I used to boost. That's actually the #1 video that is on my YouTube channel. It's got like 180,000 views or some shit. And yeah, I used to boost. So what you do is you pretty much type in Google League of Legends boosting or something, and you find a company. By the way, I'm not telling you to do this. This is just how I did it, so you can do your own shit, okay? Disclaimer, I'm not telling you to do this. There's all that legal stuff. I don't know. Yeah, you just go to Google, you type in, you find a boosting company, and you see if there are any boosting companies that want your work. And then you just follow that process. You email them, you send them your rank. I think you have to be above Diamond 5 or something, depending on which server you want. But that's, obviously another way to make money from League of Legends. Obviously, it's frowned upon, like you're not supposed to be doing it, so you have to keep that in mind. And sometimes the money isn't as good as you'd like it to be, depending on which, how many jobs there are, which rank the client is, and how much of a cut the boosting company takes from it. And then the fifth way that I'm thinking of right now is through product placement. For those of you who don't know, there's a thing called influencer marketing, and a company will approach an influencer if they think they have the qualified, the right type of people watching the videos, and they will say, hey, we have this product. If you talk about this product in your video, we will give you X amount of dollars. For example, a company recently reached out to me and said, hey, if you talk about this our product for 1 minute, I'll give you $100. I haven't replied to them, and I'm probably not going to do it, just because I've never used the product before, and I don't want to, show bad shit to you guys. I don't want to be that type of person. But yeah, product placement and product sponsorships and stuff like that is definitely another way you can make money. Once again, that is based off of the fact that you actually have an audience in the first place to monetize off of. So the whole nature of this, I hope you're getting an understanding, is that you have to build an audience. You have to make really, really good YouTube content, and you have to put that in places where people want to see it. For example, you could put it on Reddit threads, or you could put it on Facebook groups, but you don't want to spam. See, that's the thing. You have to be very, very careful with your approach to this. You don't want to go to a Facebook group and say, hey, fucking watch my shit, I made this video, because no one gives two dicks about your YouTube content. They don't care about you at all. All they care about is themselves and what you can offer them and how you can help them. So, how can you help them? Maybe you go in, and instead of spamming them with shit and saying, watch my stuff, you go in and you say, hey, I'm offering free coaching for X amount of time just to build a client base and just to build some experience. Or maybe you could say, if there are any questions in here from low elo players, I'm a high elo player and I'd love to help you out. Just put them in the description below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. That is the essentials of how to make money playing League of Legends. Make sure you build an audience. Make sure you build real relationships with people, okay? They can't be fake shit. You have to be building real relationships with people, and they actually have to, you actually have to help them out. You can't just be fake and be like sneaky and shit and be scammy. You actually have to help these people, okay? So yeah, help people, make really good content. Don't make my shit. I suck at YouTube, legit. I'm just so indecisive with the type of content that I put out. Don't do what I do. One type of content and then stick to that, be consistent, whether it's pro player reviews, whether it's gameplay views or videos, or whether it's, talking shit type of videos. I'd say stick to 1 or 2 pieces of content and stick to that type of content. Don't go away from that. Yeah, so I'm going to finish this here. If you have any questions, just fuck off. No jokes. If you have any questions, just put it in the YouTube description below. Have a good day. I love you. Stay beautiful. Shana Ducks.